Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play. He's having a hit! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary time.
And it's been given away. And Fuller! Fuller! That is a beauty!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
So, a breakthrough already. It's a little off target. Now it's Del Piero. He's got away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Del Piero takes the shot! Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. Cannavaro makes the interception. Cruyff. Messi. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Madrid are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Messi. And it's Messi. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Rijkaard. Pirlo. Now, can they get him away? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pirlo. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Oh, well measured. And the referee has blown for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Inter Milan finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Gabriel Batistuta. Number 9.
So, into the second half.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Silvestre. And here's Del Piero. Rijkaard simply refused to be outdone there. Now it's Luis Suarez. Best.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Del Piero running with intent. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Messi. He's picked his way through. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Goes for goal! Wonderful from Del Piero! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Wesley Sneijder.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 17.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal...
Aubameyang! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Aubameyang is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Best. Can he get it through? He's found a way through. Ball comes in. Maldini clears without hesitation. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Threads one in. Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Ibrahimovic has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Corner number 2 then. Impressive job. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 3 coming up. And he gets rid in a hurry. He'll try from distance. Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Knocks it into space. And he's intervened well there. That's destined for the flank. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. But that has not gone well. He has found a way through. It's Ibrahimovic! And no mistake. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm.
Ibrahimovic! Oh, good finish. They have stolen level at the last.
The goal scored for Inter after 89
They forced the error
minutes
and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question.
He's having a hit! Maldini.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Rummenigge. Vieira. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's straight offside. That's it. There will be time for no more. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Ibrahimovic picking up the Man of the Match award. And no The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot to enjoy about his play.
And he exudes charisma.
He does, and I just love his leadership.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable... Goes for the shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Cruyff. Now it's Aubameyang. Spread to the right. Now it's Aubameyang. And Aubameyang! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for the run. Messi. Luis Suarez. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's picked his way through. Aubameyang receives it in a wide position. Deftly away. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Messi. Still goalless at the moment. And it's Kane. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Kane looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Best. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Now it's Luis Suarez. Chance here to counter. Always got Luis Suarez! Goal! Norway! And it's Norway who take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Norway are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Norway have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Luis Suarez. Looking for options for movement. Good ball, good take. Oh, right place, right time. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Inter Milan finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Real chance! And that's a tidy finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
He's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Aubameyang actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Norway appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ibrahimovic needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Luis Suarez thinks about the shot. Caught offside that time.
Substitution for Norway, number 21, Harry
Well, the
Kane.
two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
13, Marco van Basten.
Now it's Aguero. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, there's a probing ball.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, it's Van Basten. And it's Van Basten. And this is Luis Suarez. Great ball, and it's Luis Suarez! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Norway really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Suarez. Oh, well played, well played. Luis Suarez! It's bounced back off the post. And they've got rid.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Silvestre. Neymar picks it up out wide.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Konsa. And here's Neymar. Van Basten. Aguero receives. That's that, the end. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Hello,
Well,
everyone.
Peter, I
This is
suppose
an
it's something.
announcement
boys, it's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Argentina.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to that, having covered.
And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. He's on it, can he get away? Best! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Best. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Aims beyond the defence. And Aubameyang! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's a sharp little ball here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
De Bruyne looking for a runner. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Aubameyang! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they're very...
Tries a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught napping! Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Inter really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Koundé. Best. De Bruyne. Now it's Messi. De Bruyne. Looking to play him. It's Luis Suarez! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
1 minute at a time.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Inter Milan coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution for Argentina, number 17, Kylian Mbappe. Coming on to
So we're underway for the second half.
number 21.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Romero gets across to intercept that. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rijkaard makes the interception. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's Messi. Cruyff. Aubameyang. Aubameyang! Now that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Threads one in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he was quick to react. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's only too happy to take that back. And De Bruyne! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
De Bruyne clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for Inter, number 19. Lionel
So
Messi.
changes afoot here, and
Number
from
8,
both sides.
Johan Cruyff. Number 9, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Number 25,
Dani Olmo
Pierre
tries to clear.
Aubameyang. Number
And
11,
now a sudden chance to
George
counter.
Best. Coming on the field.
And this is Beckham.
Number 15,
He has found a way
David
through.
Beckham.
Ah,
Number
such a
17,
clever touch.
Eden
Dani
Hazard.
Olmo
Number 6,
just eases him
Sergio
off the ball.
Aguero. Number
That's
10,
exactly what they need to
Gabriel
keep doing.
Batistuta.
Carry on plugging
Number
away, and
13,
eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question...
Shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Looking for options for movement. De Jong. Vinicius Junior. Silvestre cuts it out.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Nicely weighted ball. He is through here. That's a... And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. They have stolen level at the last.
The goal scored for
Whoever
Inter.
is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Sergio Aguero. Sergio Aguero. Substitution for Argentina. Number 3, Jules Koundé. Coming on
Back
the
to
field
parity,
is
and there's
number
barely
6,
any time left.
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Dani Olmo, that has not gone well. Big chance, corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. There's the header!
Full added minutes have been indicated.
He slings it in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. There will be 4 extra minutes. And that is expertly dealt with. Marquinhos. And the referee brings it to a close. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Hello, everyone. This is a safety
So what do you
announcement.
take away from it all, Jim?
In view of safety,
Inter certainly
please
had
remain
some
seated
good
at all
moments,
times
Peter. There
during
were
this
plenty
match.
of encouraging
Thank you for
spells
your
that
cooperation.
more should have been made of.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.